Okay folks, here we have a package from Evotech Performance, and this has a couple of things in it, so we'll open it up and have a look. A couple of stickers for Evotech. First thing we have is a handlebar mount. This is, Evotech makes a really cool handlebar mount. It mounts into the handlebar and allows you to put your nav. I'm going to use this mount. These two pieces came as part of the mount, this mounting plate. This will allow me to mount my Garmin XT2 to the handlebar mount, and it'll mount up really nicely, you'll see. The cool thing about this setup is my plan is to, for the BMW native nav mount, is to use a Chiggy. So we'll be installing a Chiggy at some point. But today we're not going to install the nav mount. So we'll take those out of there and set those aside for a future installation. Today what we're installing is what's in here. And these are something pretty much you need on just about any adventure bike, and most bikes, street bikes included. So we'll unwrap this. And there's two bags. And each bag contains what we're looking for. Radiator guards. So at this point in time, I am going to install these so that the radiators are protected and I can work without any issues. As you can see here, they have a slide mount, same as the BMW. A couple of little screw holes on the sides, and they have the X headlight. If you can see it there, the X headlight. It probably looks the best right about there. It's kind of a cool little graphic. These are from Evotech Performance in the UK. In this bag is some mounting hardware. And we've got screws, brackets, pins, looks like screw heads, little screws, all kinds of stuff in there. So quite a bit of a few different things in there. So we'll get into this small screws and that right there. So put that back in there for now. We don't lose anything. And we'll get busy installing these. So I think they first slide in and clamp in, and then you screw them in to finally attach them. No directions. So it looks like we have to go online for directions. Okay folks, I had a quick look at the video, and we'll begin assembling this. So there's two sets of hardware for each one of these. One set for one set for the second one. This is the first one. You have these rubber connectors, 4 of these tabs, and screws to go together, and then the whole thing mounts together. So in the video, you see these little prongs sitting in here. They want you to take these rubber connectors and put them on. So we'll do that first. So you take the rubber connector, there we go, it has a hole in the end, and we slide it over this sort of tab right here, this little tab right here. So it just sort of slides right on. So it sits on just kind of like that. You do that to all 4 pieces. Alright, so that's all 4 of those done. The next thing they want you to do is take these little tabs right here. As you can see, this little tab here has a hole in it. And they want you to take one of these flat washer style things and put it in the hole. So we'll insert it. And it goes in a little bit tight fit. It's a little cleaner. So it just sort of goes in like that, and it ends up looking like that. You can see how it's sitting in there. So we'll do all 4 of those. That's all 4 of those done. Okay, so now we mount these brackets. And in the video, it shows the bracket is being mounted essentially like this, with the screw going in this way. This screw is a 2mm hex key. So we'll put that in there. 2mm hex key. And it looks like this goes in here. So you can see here, feeding the screw in. We'll just tighten it up so you can see it. So the screw is now in the top here. It's now in the top. And this piece is sitting like this. So you can see how it sits. We'll do that for all four now. Okay. This one is now ready for installation on the motorcycle. You can see the four, each screw is on the side. They're holding the tabs. These back pieces have kind of flushed into the plastic, so it should mount perfectly. We've got the little rubber bumpers on the ends. It should just mount pretty straightforward. So we'll do this one, and I'll get the other one done. Okay, folks, so when installing the Evotech Radiator Guard, these two tabs that you see here, basically there's two slots on the side, in here and here on this side, and they're in a hard plastic on this side and a soft, flexible rubber on the far side. So you want to install it with the Evotech sign down, like so. Place the two tabs to the right in the two slots. Then push the rubber side of it back on this side, and the whole thing snaps into place. And it's literally that simple. So this radiator guard is now in there. It's nice and tight. It's not screwed in the sense that some of them mount to this screw down here, but it's in there, and it's not going to come out, and the air blast pushes it in this way. So that's it. So the radiator guard is installed on both sides. Here's the one on the other side, as you can see here. And they look great with the little X on them. They look great. You see the tab is in the side plastic right here. It's in there. If I reach and try to pull it out, it doesn't come out. And this rubber side here, it's in behind, and it's in there. Could they vibrate or potentially come out? I guess they could. Evotech makes pretty good stuff. I mean, I've had really good success with Evotech products. And I'm guessing that these will sit in there perfectly and work just fine. The great thing about this design is they're easy to take out for cleaning. So when you want to take them out, you just push this rubber side, pop them out. You can clean your radiators, and there's no screws to undo, no bolts to undo. And that's why I went for these Evotech radiator guards. It's important to keep your radiator grills clean, and if you get a lot of bug splat in behind these, a lot of dirt, dust, your motorcycle's not going to cool properly. So at this point in time, I feel these are probably the best radiator guards out there. They're well made, they're aluminum, the powder coating on them is nicely done. The little X in there matching the headlights is a nice touch. And like I said, they're easy to pop out to clean. So that's the reason I chose these. And I'm pretty happy with it. So if you're concerned about these Evotech radiator guards falling out, at the top corner here, there is a space where you can actually get a zip tie. So you can see here I put a zip tie. It's not super tight. You see that I've left the top part up here, which is inside the fairing. And that is a single zip tie, but it will ensure that that radiator guard does not come out. When it comes time to remove it, you can just snip it with a set of wire cutters and then pop it out to clean. So there is an option there to do that. I chose to do it on both sides. That's the Evotech radiator guards installed. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this short video informative. It's a great product. I've used quite a few Evotech products, especially for nav mounts and things like that. Other motorcycles, they've always made great products. So I purchased these radiator guards with my own money. I did not receive any sponsorship from Evotech. These were bought and paid for by me. So my recommendation is based on my own personal use of these, my own personal choice to purchase these, and I received nothing from Evotech. So it's a straight up recommendation. I hope you find this informative, and Evotech, I'll put a link to their website, not an affiliate link, just a link to their website. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy this video, and there's lots more to come.